Hi guys, welcome to Becodewala. I welcome you to my new amazing project portfolio. So in this we are going to build a developer portfolio. In the last video I have shown you the demo of this project. So if you are new to this video, so don't worry, I will give you a demo once again. So here you can see the top we have a title and the here icon of our website, right? And here we have a icon. So here you can see that, and here we have a neighbor with the neighbor links, and here is the dark mode. You can see that dark and light mode. You can see it's working fine, right? Let's see in our light mode first. So here you can see that this project we are going to build, and this filter function is fully working, and you can see that the hovering animation, and here we have a skill section, and when you refresh, see this see animation and the about section, and then we have a experience project and cup of coffee and the happy clients, and here we have a get in touch. So here you can write the contact section, and you can see there how it's looking nice and with the animation. So when you click on dark mode, it will go to the dark mode, and it will look beautiful at the dark mode. And if you click on this lab links, it will go to that section. So it's working fine. And come to the responsiveness, it's working fine. You can see that it's working totally fine. Dark mode, light mode, and everything working fine. You can see that fully responsive, right? So this is the project I'm going to explain you. So come to our VS Code. So before that, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe and like my video. So, and I will give you the source code of this project free. So don't worry. So here we have a package.json. So I will teach you how I have to build. So first of all, using Vite, we have to create our React app. So go to Vite, search Vite, and you can start right here React. So go here, and here you have to copy this command npm create Vite at the rated list. When you go and paste it in your terminal in VS Code, right? And it will ask which framework you want to use. So you can select the React, what language you want to use in a JavaScript or TypeScript. So you can select the TypeScript, and it will install the project for you. So with this, it will install your project very soon, very fast. So Vite is very powerful. So use Vite to create React app for the faster installation. And here we have a dependency like Lucid React. What is Lucid React? Lucid React we are using for icon. Lucid React. So when you search Lucid React, so here is the website, and how to install it. We are using npm, right? Npm install Lucid React. And how to see the icon? Here click on icons, and here you can search any icon like LinkedIn icon. So LinkedIn icon is here available. Click on this, and you can see that it is copy and svg cxn, many things we have, and you can copy here and show in our project. So now here the React and React DOM, it will come with the when you install React project with the Vite, it will automatically it will come React and React DOM. And then we have other things we have to install. So here we have a Tailwind CSS. So you can install Tailwind CSS. It will ask in the Vite, or you can, if you want to install Tailwind by your own, so write Tailwind CSS, search here. Here you can see the installation. Go to using post CSS. Here is the steps to install the Tailwind CSS. You can see all the steps how we have, and I have explained all these things in the previous my project also. So how to set up Tailwind CSS in your project, right? here is the setup process. And if you don't want to use this setup process, it is too long. So here you can see that here you can play CDN. You can use this CDN link and paste it in our index.html file. Here you can paste it out. So this is the easiest way if you don't know the setup or Tailwind CSS. So I have explained in the previous project. You can watch that, and here you can see that here is a step also. So you can see the step also, and here you will find on the Vite also how to install Tailwind CSS using Vite. So search it on the internet. It is very easy. So don't worry. And that this TypeScript come with this when you install Vite, right? It will ask what language you want to use, TypeScript or JavaScript. So we are going to use TypeScript in this project. So I'll tell you what is the importance of TypeScript. So TypeScript we are using because when we use JavaScript, we create some random variables, and we are putting the number also, we are putting the string also, we are putting arrays, anything in a variable. We are not defining the type. So when you define the type, like number, this variable should have number. You can't put, like here we have a name, so here you can't put number, right? So but we are putting number, so this is the wrong thing. So using TypeScript, you can define that here user can type a name in the alphabet, not in the number, right? So this is the things we have to fix with the TypeScript. So this is the use of the TypeScript, and it will prevent from the errors also. So if you are building a project, so a lot of errors will come. So TypeScript will prevent you from the errors, and it will make our app more flexible. So come to our index.html file. So index.html file, here in the rel equal to icon. So here you can see the top, we have icon here, right? Top here, and this icon is this image in the HREA. This image I have put here, right? So you can paste your link or anything, any image. Here is the title, portfolio Becodewala. You can see the top, we have a title, portfolio Becodewala, and that's it for our index.html. And let's cut it this, and now come to the app.tsx. So here we are in our app, we are using theme provider. So we will create a file for the theme. So we are using theme, right? So dark mode, light mode. So this theme we are using to our whole app, right? So for this also we'll create our this theme context. And what is context, I will explain you this also when you go to the theme context file. And here we are importing the neighbor. So we'll create a neighbor component also. You can see the neighbor on the top, and it will be, why we created component, like it will be common to the all, and wherever we want to use you can use it. And here is the hero section, project section, skill section, about section. So these components we have created separately, right? React is all about the components, right? So this all those components files we have created here. I will explain you one by one. And here in the app component, we are in app, right? App.tsx. In this functional component, we are returning some JSX. A function component always returns some JSX, and in this JSX we are wrapping our all the these components like navbar, hero section, project section, skill section, about section, this context section. We are wrapping with the theme provider. Why we are wrapping with the theme provider? Because theme provided will be applicable to the whole project, right? This dark mode not only applicable to the this only this part of this. So when let's make it outside, right? So we don't want this. So when you click on dark mode, so let me make it outside. So it's telling it's down. So let's make a div. Sorry. Let me try this. So we are at a and we have provided our get in touch outside, right? So when we are using C, it's ugly, right? See this less context, email, some text are it's not applying to the whole page. It's ugly, right? So we want the theme should be applied to our all component. Otherwise, it will not look proper. And in this, we are creating a div, and in this div, right, we have a minimum height screen. So how much the height it will be of your screen, that much it will display. Like we are on mobile device, so it will display according to your screen of the mobile device. So we are in laptop, so it will display according to our laptop screen. And background white and dark, at the dark mode background will be gray 900. So in the background mode you can see the gray 900, and when you go to the light mode, right, so it will be background is white. So now we have a, let me close this file first of, close all windows. Now it's closed. So now we have a text gray 900. When we want text gray 900, when we are in the light mode, and when we are in dark mode, text will be white. So when we go to the dark mode, text is white, right? And transition color, and we have added transition, right? So when you click see, when you see clearly, you can see that transition color is appearing with the 300 duration. So if you increase the 3 seconds, so see the animation. So this duration you can edit. And now come for our theme context, right? So this is the main and complex part in our project. Once you know this theme context, in the upcoming project I will use this same theme context for our all the projects, for the making the light and dark mode. So this theme context is very important and little bit complex because I have used TypeScript. So don't worry, I will explain you each and every one. And I have commented also because this is complex code for our project. So if you not understand, you can read this comments. So here I am importing the necessary hooks and function from React, like create context and use context. So why we use context, right? And here I am creating a React interview questions. So let's search for context. So here I'll show you below. See what is React context API, how it is used. So React context API allows the component to share data without passing props at every level. Like when you want to use data from here parent to child, child to parent, we need to pass props, right? So like suppose we have 100 components and we use props, right? So we have to pass props again to the every component whenever we need. So that is called prop drilling. So prop drilling is not good, right? So for that we use context API. Once you create this context, like here we are using the dark and light mode, we can use this dark and light mode theme across our all the website, right? So all the components we can use it. So that's why we create context API. And why we use mostly for the global themes, we are using for the themes, right? And for the user authentication, like when we build full stack project, so when user login it will go to the different section. So and whenever it go to the different section, it will authenticate like user is authenticated or not, is a verified user or not. So for that we can create a context, right? And app wide configuration, for the configuration for our app also. So this is the list of the some 50 questions I made. I'll add 150 question more on, so 200 plus question I will make for the interview question. So you can go and check it out, my interview preparation question. Here Becodewala React interview preparation. When you search Becodewala on Google, search Becodewala, you'll get my GitHub link. Here you can see the GitHub, my Instagram, my YouTube, my every link, my LinkedIn, Linktree, every link you will get. Search Becodewala on Google. Go to repositories and here you will find React interview preparation. So here I have added some question. I'll add more questions, so don't worry. So let's come to the project. So you know, right, why use context. So now we have imported use state, use effect. So use state effect I have explained in the previous version project, right? So use state for the creating state variable, right? And use effect for the rendering the side effect, like accessing the data fetching and other things. So I'll show you. Here I have explained everything here. Use state. So what is the difference between use state and use result? So use state we use for manage simple state. We create the use state like this for the counter toggles. So we want to toggle between the dark theme dark and light theme, so you can use for that also. So here you can see the uses and other like use effect. So let's search why we explain the purpose of use effect hook. Use effect hook for the side effect in the functional call, like fetching, updating the DOM, subscribing to the event, like we are toggling between dark theme, light theme based on the. So we are updating with the DOM, right? We are updating the DOM, subscribing to the event. So event. So on click this, the dark theme and light theme changes. So based on the theme, right? So for that we use using use effect. You can see the example I will explain. If you are looking for a fully front-end project and interview preparation, everything you will find, everything JavaScript interview question also you will find on my this GitHub. You can go and search it out. So when you go here, you will find repo. Here search JavaScript. So crack JavaScript review. So here find the JavaScript console. If you don't know JavaScript, you can get it from here. So a lot of content is available. Go and read it out. Now let's come to our project. So in theme constraint, we have defining the possible theme type. So what is the possible theme type? It will be light or dark. So type, we use the type. Type means we are using the which type, like we use in Java and C, right? We define the type is integer or something. So here the type theme is light and dark, and here we are using interface. Now why we using interface? Like here we don't want to write this all this code here again and again wherever we need, right? Like component we created once and we are using again and again. So similarly we create interface. Once you created the interface, we can use whenever we need this variable, whenever we use in our project. So just import it and use it. So it is very simple. So define the structure of the context value that will be set throughout the app. So you can see that I have explained the comment also. We want to use it in throughout the app, right? Now here is the theme is the this is the theme variable. In this we want the theme constant. What is the type? The theme. Here we are defining the type. This is the type, and the our type is this theme, and this theme has the dark and light, right? Then we have created toggle theme function. So when you create a function, how to define the type? So this is the function toggle theme. So we define with this curl, what is this called, parenthesis, and this void, so it will return nothing, right? So we don't want to return anything, so whatever it will do, this function will do, right? Here you can see the current theme function to the toggle between the dark and light theme. So I will explain you below why we use this toggle theme function. Now we are going to create a context object for the same theme. Initial value will be undefined, and context will use the path theme related to the data the component tree. So we are using creating the context using create context. That create context we are importing, right? And we will leave this context using use context. So first we will create a context. So what is the type of the context? Theme context type. So this is the type. So this is the type we have defined. Now we want to use here. So you can just place it here, and here using or operator. If it is not this type, it will be undefined. And initially also it is undefined. We don't know the what type of theme it is. So initially it will be undefined. So define a theme provider component that will manage the provide the current theme to the child component. So how we will manage the theme, which component we are going to use. So here we are exporting the theme provider component. We are creating the theme provider component. It will provide the theme project, and each children we are passing the children. So these children, right? These are the children: neighbor, hero, project, skill, contact. These are the children. So to these children, what is the type of the children? We have to define the type as well. So children type is react dot react node. So here react node, it can be string, number, boolean. So these are the things. When you don't know the, if you want to learn TypeScript more detail, search on YouTube, and I'll show you one YouTube video is there, so you can watch this tutorial. React TypeScript tutorial. So you can check this guy. This is the first video, free code camp. Go to this and learn the TypeScript in more detail if you want. And here now we are using the use state to initialize the theme state with the value local state if it is available. So we are creating the use state. So what is the current state of a very like website, like it is in dark theme mode or it is in light mode. So we are using the use state, and we have a two variable, theme and set theme. So what is the type of use state? So when you here you can see that this greater than and equal less than sign, in this sign we are defining the type. The type use state type is with dark or light, right? I will tell you now, right? Now we want to save our theme, so we have created a constant variable, and we are getting from the local storage. So like now when I go to whenever I will run this project, right, in my laptop, it will automatically come to the dark mode. Why it is coming to the dark mode automatically? It should come to the light mode also, because my system, I have set the system of my laptop should be in dark mode, right? So the dark mode shift to the local storage, and from the local storage we are getting the theme. What is the theme? If it is light, so it will show light. It will be the dark, it will show the dark. So we are going to save our theme. And how we will save the theme? From the local storage, and return what will return? It will return the save theme as theme. So whatever the theme it will be, it will return, and otherwise it will be light. So default will be light. If no theme it is available on the local storage, it will show the light mode, right? So don't worry, I will upload this, deploy this project on the internet, you can access. So don't worry, I'll show you everything. So here we have a use effect. So why use effect? Like whenever we clicking, so on the click it's changing, right? So how we are going to manage this? So we are using use effect. Use effect, why you are using, I explain you now here already, right? And what you the use of use effect? So for handling side effect in the component like updating the DOM or events, right? Event changes, right? Whenever we click, whenever the theme changes, right? Here you can see that the theme changes. So here we pass the dependency. Use effect have a dependency theme. So whenever the theme changes, it will use effect will render this theme to the website. So local storage set item. So we get the item. Now we set the item. So set the item with the theme. Set the current theme to the local storage. Now we are setting to the. We are not getting from the local storage. We are setting our now theme to the whenever we click. So now it's saved to the local storage, right? Our theme. So when you click inspect, and here you will find the local storage. So you can check it out. So how to find the local storage in the our application. So you can see local storage and http local storage. So here the current theme is dark. You can see that the current theme is dark. Go to inspect our inspect our project. After inspecting, we go to the application. You'll find the local storage. You can see that in local storage theme is dark, right? Now let's click on light mode. So theme is light. You can see that it's working totally fine, right? So it is saving to the local storage, right? See how I have explained you so nicely. So you can play with this code, it will understand you more. Now after saving to the local storage document dot get element, we are using the class. This class we are using for our whole application. So whenever the theme is dark, so it will toggle the class, it will change the class. So whenever we are using in a bar, so here it will be dark class. So let's search dark. So whenever the dark class will be there, it will show this, otherwise it will show the default. So what is the default? Default will be this hover background, whatever it is. So whenever the dark class will be there, it will show this define, whatever you define this, it will show that terminal CSS. So this is the toggle class. So it will toggle the class. It is like it is in dark mode. Now it is in light mode. So like that it will toggle between them. Now here we have created a function toggle theme. So in above I have shown you the function theme. So what is the type? Type is void. It is returning nothing, right? We define the function of our type of the function, right? And here what this function will do, toggle the theme. So what is this previous? What is this previous? I'll show you. What is this? Why are you using previous? I'll show you, right? So don't worry, everything in interview preparation question, everything it will be there. So let's search for our previous updater function. So let me search. So here you can see that why it is important to use updater function in set state. So you are using in set state. So this is the set theme, right? We are creating the set theme above. So this is the use state variable. So this set theme we are using the previous. Why you using? So when the multiple state update happen, the previous state might not be immediately available. So updater function ensure that update based on the latest state. So now the current state is dark. So we want to change to the light. So how it will come to know? So it will come to know using updater function. So now the latest current theme is dark. So if it is dark, so it will go to the light. If it is light, it will go to the dark. So this is the function we have created for the setting our theme. Now here in our theme context provider component, so this context in this theme provider component, it will provide the current theme and toggle the function to its children. So it will, we are using the theme context dot provider. So This is the theme context that we have created the context. Now we want to use this create context. So this theme context dot provider, it will provide the context to our children. To his children. Here pass the children. What are the children? Children are this neighbor, hero section, this all the components. And what are the value we want to pass to theme? So theme is a dark mode, light mode, right? And the toggle theme. The toggle theme will change the between the dark and light theme. This function. Now come to the custom hooks. So we want to, why we want to use custom hooks? So now we want some function to be created that is for the whole application, right? We can create the same function like we are creating the function for the dark mode, so dark mode or light mode. So we want to use throughout the app, right? So you can use the use theme context. We can define some function and use it wherever we want. So writing again these functions all over the component. So we will create a custom hook like this use theme. Custom hook is just a normal function. We create this and use it in our component. So custom hook to access the current theme and toggle the function from the context. So always why we use theme. So whenever we create any hooks like custom hooks or any other, we have seen that it start with the use. So use theme. So we created use theme. Use context to hook to consume the context value. So we are using use context. So we have imported use context, right? First of all, we created context. Now we want to use the context. So context, how we will use context? We will pass the theme context. So this is the create context value, right? So the create context is in theme context. Now we want to use the theme context. So this theme context will use using use context, creating context and using context. So we have created this context variable and here we are returning our context, right? What this context will do? It will toggle the dark and light mode. If context is undefined, it will throw an error. Use theme must within theme provider. So it will return this error. So this is some complex part. So we have used many new things like custom hook, create context, and TypeScript. So please go and read it again. I will explore this whole code on our GitHub. Now come for our index.css. So whenever we create, when we set up our television CSS, these three things will be only available on our index.css like base, component, and utilities. So these are the things we have to write it here to use our components and utilities and other classes, everything in our project for styling. So if you don't know the television CSS, so go and watch any tutorials. It is very easy to learn. You can learn in a one day. So don't worry. Here we are using the layer to define the some custom like for our whole project. If you want to create some style, so you can use this layer base. So here for our whole project, scroll behavior will be smooth, and for the components, if you want to use anything, so layer component, and we can define some style. So what style should apply? Enabling should this enabling class should apply these styles, right? Like a text gray, dark on dark class, how will the text will look? On the hover, how it will look? Like hover, we are hovering on the this enabling. You can see that. So how it will look? So this purple color we have used on the mobile device, how it will look, text, how it will be font, how much font, medium, hover, gray, purple, everything. And social link, how social link will look, like text will be gray and on the dark mode it will show the white. So everything we have defined here and use it in our comment. So you can directly use there also. So this is the another way. So don't worry, as you wish you can use it. And here we have a fading animation using keyframes. If you know normal CSS, right? So you can just using keyframes we create the animation, right? From the here we are from and to. It will starting will be opacity 0, then opacity 1. It will translate from the wide 20 pixel and it will translate y to the 0 at the opacity 1. And animate fading. So this class we have defined here, fading. This we have to use, right? We have created the keyframes. Now we want to use. So we have written here our animation 0.6 second, ease out and forwards in the forward direction. These are the simple CSS, just learn it. This is not a React thing, so I'm not going to explain much about the Tailwind CSS. So these CSS are very simple, go and learn. So any tutorials are available on the internet, please check it out. And here now we come to the navbar part. So in navbar we are importing the React from the React, right? So we want to use React, and here using use theme. So we have created the this context custom hooks. So export, we have exported, right? This is the name export. This is called name export, right? It is not the default export. What is default export? I'm sorry. So this here is the name export only. So default export, it will be like export default. In the below you have to write export default and name of the component, like default and name of the component you can write. So we are using here name import. So here exporting, right? Our use theme, we want to this custom hooks to use for our in this navbar, right? So we are importing our use theme. So when you want to import the name export function, right? So always write with the curly braces. These are the simple React thing. And here we are importing the moon, sun, menu, X, the cross icon from the Lucid React. So go to the Lucid React, where it is. Let's search again Lucid. So icons, search for menu. You can see the different menu are available. Just copy and paste it here. And now come for the neighbor component. We are exporting the name export here also. So export default function, and this is the default. We are using default, right? So and here using neighbor. So neighbor component, this function what will do, it will return some JSX. So before that we have defined some variables. So here we are using the use theme hook. So why we are using use theme? So use theme is for the these hooks we will use to toggle between the dark and light mode. So we have, like we use state, right? So here we are using use state. This is the hooks. Similarly we are using use theme, that we have created the custom hook we want to use, and here we pass two things, right? Is open or set open. So this is the variable and this is the function to and here we are using the two things, theme and toggle theme. So here we are not using the set theme, right? Like it is open, so it is set is open. Why you are using the toggle theme and toggle theme? Because here you can see that I passed two value here in the theme context. I passed two value, the theme and the toggle theme. The theme is the dark or light mode and the toggle theme is the function. So these two things we want to use. This is the variable that we define this theme, right? Devo, and this is the function. The toggle theme is the function, the toggle between dark and light mode. So the same thing we have used, the variable and the function. Here also the variable and the function. It's very easy, right? And here using react.useState. Why we just use react.useState? Because here you are not importing the useState directly. So you can write, this is the another way to write react.useState. So if you remove this react, so it will give error like useState is not defined. So they remove this React. You don't want to use React, don't import it, and use state, right? Use state. So now it's working fine. So this is the way of writing. Many things are in the React, just learn it. So when you code and play with the code, it will run. So these now we have this simple Tailwind CSS. So I'm not going to much explain about the CSS. I'll explain a little bit because it's very long video it will be. So we are learning React and TypeScript, right? So we'll focus on that. So here is the nav tag, right? In this nav tag we have a fix, right? The navbar is fixed. See, the navbar is fixed. It is here only, and width will be full, background white on the dark class. So when we do dark theme, what will be the background? So we define the background, and black dot blur, how much it will blur, and the Z index and transition color, what will be the duration of the transition. These are the simple CSS I have defined here. Similarly, we have created another div. We have defined some, like maximum width will be 7xl, mx auto means it will be center for the center, padding how much it will be, on the small devices how much padding it will be, on the large devices how much padding it will be. These are the simple CSS you can write and create many divs, like first nav for this, then div is for this thing. We create another div for this logo, create another div for this nav link, create another div for the list, right? Create another div for the dark and light icon, right? As your wish, you can create divs and style. It will be flex item center justify between height, how much it will be. Created another div, how much flex link 0, so we don't want to shrink our this logo, right? The portfolio logo. So this logo and background gradient from the purple. So this is the, you can see that the here is the purple, here is the some other color. What is the color? Pink. So when you what is background clip text? So these are the simple CSS. You see, when I remove, so it is not showing the text, right? Here now it will show the text. And what is the text transparent? When the text transparent we will remove, so it will not show the, so when we use text transparent, it will take the background color whatever we have defined here, background gradient. So these are the simple CSS. So let's move to our other section. Like here we have a div tag. In this div we have defined the anchor tags like home, project, skill, about, section, and we have defined the href. So this href, when you click on home, right, it will show the this home, hashtag home. Go to the project, it will go to the project section. So for this we have used this. And now for the project section also we have, and here is the nav link. So this nav link, where this class come from, this is nav link. So this is the styling we are using. So you can write here styling also, you can write here also as your wish. And here the button toggle theme. So here you can see the button for the toggling the themes, right? So we are using on click toggle theme. So what is the toggle theme? This is the function that we have imported using this use theme. This function we want to use here on click. This function should work. And what is the class? Class will be background, hover, dark, how much background, transition color, and these are the simple. And this is the label. So these are the label, and here we have a theme equal to dark. Now our theme variable is dark, right? So this is the theme variable that we have imported using is, and that we have defined in the theme content, that everything is linked to each other, right? So theme is dark, right? Here you are defining the theme, right? Theme is dark or light. If the theme is dark, so it will show the sun icon. If it is not dark, it will show the moon icon. So it is showing a moon, a sun icon, right? If it is dark, now it will show the moon icon. Is it? So for toggling the icon, and here is the ternary operator, right? For the mobile button, so how it will show the mobile. Now we start for the mobile. We have created a div. On that our nav links will be hidden, right? We don't want to show the nav links initially. When we click on this menu icon, right, then it will show. When you click on this, it will show. If you remove this hidden, right, these are the simple CSS, guys. So when you remove this, so it will, why it is not working, md hidden, like so. See, it's showing the here, right? So when we use this, it will not show this on the, like, let's go to the large image. See in the large image how it's looking. See our nav, we don't want to show the nav this on the large devices, right? So here we have to md hidden. So on the medium device it will be hidden, the our this nav menu will be hidden, right? So here we have a function on click set a open. So we have defined above, right? This set open, if it is open, so it will be open or it will not open. So this is the toggling. If you want to toggling between the variable like open or not, so this is open or not, right? So we use this exclamation mark, right? This mark we want to use. So this mark we can use, and it will toggle the function between it is open, so it will show the cross. It is not open, it will show the, so here we have defined it is open, it will show the cross. If it is not open, it will show the menu icon, right? So if it is not open, it will show the menu icon. When it is when it open, then it will show the cross. It is showing cross because the nav links are open. When you click on, it will close. So these are the simple things we have defined here. And now come to the mobile view, how it will look our nav links. So you can see that our nav links looking perfect. How it will look, empty hidden. If it is open, it will show block, otherwise be hidden. So open, then it will show block, means it will show. If it is not open, it will hidden. So when click hidden, these are the simple CSS like padding, margin. The similarly we are defining the class mobile nav. So here we define the mobile nav link class and we have applied the CSS, right? That CSS we are using. Now so similarly we are using the button, right? Here we have a button, dark and light mode. See, click on dark and light mode. So what this button will do, toggle the theme. Toggle theme, what it will do, toggle the function. This function will toggle the theme, right? And if its theme equal to dark, so it will show the this text light mode, and if it is not, it will show the text dark mode. So you can see it is showing dark mode. Now it's showing the light mode text. See, it's changing, right? Now come for the hero section. So now we'll see the hero section. Here is the hero section. Hero section we have heading. Hero section will be very easy. It is some HTML and CSS, so don't worry. Buttons, enabling says the photo, right? Now let's see. Here is no React concept here in this component. So here we are importing the GitHub, LinkedIn, and file text icon from the React, Lucid React, right? These are the icon, and we are exporting our hero, this hero component, and it will return some JSON. First we'll create a section tag. In this section we have a div. In this div we have another div. In this div we have a heading tag. In this we have a heading. Hi, I am Vikas Kumar. So it has some beautiful color gradient. So we have defined the color gradient from to the right, and background clip text that I have shown you before for this text. So these are the simple CSS. You can style it. If you don't know, you can search on the Google, like background gradient text, right? It will give you the this CSS, right? And here is the paragraph, full stack is developer specialized in the building expression digital experience. So these are the simple CSS, and this is contact me download CV button, and here you can give the href in the your resume link like Google Drive or anything. Whenever user will click on this, it should download the CV, and here in the contact we have passed the href link to the hashtag contact. When you click on this, it will go to the contact section, right? So these are the simple CSS, and here we have a, for the icon we have a this href. Why you use href? If you know HTML. So these are the simple HTML. We are defining our link, right? And you click on this, it will go to GitHub, it will go to the LinkedIn, and here you can share your resume, right? And here now come for the another div for the our class, and we are using relative image, and this is the image we have to use. This is the image we have used in our project, right? And object field cover, height, full object cover, and then some CSS, right? These are the simple CSS we have used, and we have a background, right? Background gradient, right? Pink, rounded, full. These are the background we have used behind the photo. So these are the simple CSS we have used here. So now we come for the project session. Click on project session. Now we will go for the project session. What is in our project session? We have a my project heading. Then we have a this filters, like we can see the website projects, mobile project, application project, all projects. When you have no hover, you can see the hovering by shadow, and you can see the gradient. And here you can write the title of our project. Here is the some description of our project, what the tech stack we have used, Node.js, React, MongoDB stack, and here is the demo of our app. You can use it. Here the source code. Take these are the simple card we are going to create using React. So now come for the project section. Just here also we have used some little bit of TypeScript and React part. So here using use state, and I will show you why you are using use state here. And here is the imported our GitHub and external link from the this GitHub link, and this demo link icon, right? This link icon we have imported from the Lucid React, and now that similarly we have defined the type, right? Theme type dark and light. Here for the project category, it will be all website, application, mobile. You can see the all website, application, mobile. Simple, right? Now we have created interface. So why we are creating interface? To use in our project wherever we need. Once you created, we can use wherever we need. So we have created the interface with the name project. In this we have a title string. So title, the type of the title will be string. So here you can see that here we have defined the title, right? Title is string format, right? Description is a string, image is string, and category will be project category. What is the type of category? Project category. The project category is all website, application, mobile. So these I have explained in the theme context, right? Similarly, we are using that also. Take stack will be string. So sorry, array of string. So here we are using this text type like MongoDB type. So it will be array form, right? We are using many things, right? We can use array of type string, and here is the demo link will be string, and the GitHub link also will be string. So we have defined our all the type that we are going to use. So here we have defined the some object. So in this object, what is the type of this constant object? Array of object. We have a project. So this project we have created. So we are using array, right? So here is array of objects. So we have defined the array, and so this square bracket in front of project interface. If you remove this, it will give the error. See the title, description, image, category. These are the things, the project. So these are missing, right? So because we are using array of objects, so we have to define here it is a array. Now here we have defined some objects like title, e-commerce platform, description of our project, image of our project, category is website, this category is website, and this tech stack may be this, demo link of this project is this, GitHub link of this project is this. We have defined here, right? We have to give your data, right? This data we have given here, right? We have given the three data based on the mobile application and other tech stack, and we have used. Now come to the here, we have created a categories, constant categories. In this category we will type project category. This is the project category, where it is project category. So here we have a project category type, project category, right? Above we have defined, and it will be array of this website, application and mobile. That category we want to use here. So in our project component, this is our project component, right? What we want to do, this functional component. So first we will create the use state to active and set active. So why using set active? Now in the website, so now website category is active, so it should show the category which have website category, right? Now the active category is application, so it will show the application category project. So for that, tracking that, we are using use state. So we are getting this use state, and the type of the use state is this project category. It will be all website or mobile. By default it will show the all. When we write like websites, right, it will show the website. So by default, when you go to the page, initially it will be style website. Now we have applied all, so it will show the all project. So now we are going to filter. So whenever user is click, it is filtering, right? It is showing the that category project only. So this is a simple JavaScript project.filter. It will filter the project. So projects, this is the projects we have created above. This is the projects array of object. In this projects, what we want to do? We want to filter. So here we pass the parameter. What we want to, active category equal to all. If active category equal to all means this active category is all, right? Or project category equal to active category. So now project category is all, right, and the active category is like all. When we create the active category, then our website is active category and the project category is also active category, it will filter it out. So this is the simple filter option. It will show default by all. Otherwise, if the project category, this project, this category we have defined application equal to active category. What is the active category? We have defined here active category, right? If the active category is equal to the this, it will filter it out. So now it will return some JSX. Our component will return some JSX. First of all, we define some section. In this section, it will deep. In this, we have a heading. Heading, we have a my project heading. So this is the heading. These are the simple CSS. We have a style, some background, purple, margin, bottom, center. How it will look, right? Now here is the come for the category filter. So how we will filter? So here we will show the category filter, just wrapping flex center. This is the some gap between our each project, right? Some gaps are right there, right, in our project, some spacing. So simple CSS. So categories dot map. Where is our categories? Where is our categories? Here is the categories. So categories dot map. So why you use map? So iterate over each item. So categories dot map dot category. So why using? So all website and application and mobile we want to show, right? So our categories dot map, so we want to show all website, application and mobile text, right? So and when you using map, just define key, always define a key, and on click the set active category function equal to category. So set active function we created, and it will set the current category. What will be the current category? All, website, mobile. So this function will do use state. So these are the simple use state, and we have defined some classes name. So when you define, so it's sending the color, right? Background color is looking amazing when it is active. So how it will show here? If active category is equal to category, it will show this style color pink, right? If it is not active category, it will show this color. If it is not active, it show this simple. And if it is active, our application is active, this category, it will show this color code, right? So these are the simple CSS, and here we pass the category. Though it will show the category item. If we remove this, it will not show the category. See, it is not showing the category. It is just filling. Where is the text? So text is coming from the category, and its category. What are the text, right? These are the text we have. Now come to the project grid. So these are the grid, project grid. We are using grid or flex, anything you can use. So we are using grid. So grid for the styling our project. So grid column 1 for the small devices. For small devices, it will show only one at a time. Here it is showing 3. So you can see that on the small devices, it is showing the 1, right? 1 by 1. Yeah, simple CSS, guys. You can read it out. And now we want to filter projects. So filter projects, where is the filter projects? So here the filter project. So we are going to map it. Map the project comma index. So we define the parameter and the parameter index that we is here. So key equal to project dot title. So filter project. So here the project we have a title, e-commerce platform. How it will show, right? So it will show here class name we have defined, and you have a style, animation, delay, and if you want to use custom style, right, you can use the style if it is not available in Tailwind CSS. The animation delay index is what? The like 102012, like the index, and into 150. So when we see, when our project will load, see how first it will show the first card, it will then it will the second, then in the third, right? It is animation, right? So for that we have here written some animation delay. And how it will show? It will show in a div. In this div it will be an image. Here is the image. In this image, when you hover on it, how it will show? So this also we have defined hover scale 1. So it will scale, so it is the size of the image is increasing, right? So these are the simple CSS. And background absolute gradient, black, over opacity, 100% duration, right? So these are the simple CSS for our div. So you can see that the gradient is also there, right? See the black gradient. See, when you see clearly, it will show. So for this, as your wish, how you want to look our portfolio. And here is a h3 tag. We have used the title. So project dot title. So here the project dot title. This is the title. This title will show, and we are showing the project title. Now we are showing the project description. Project dot text tag. Now we are using another map. So we are using like project. Now in this filter project, we are using the parameter to iterate over each. Now in this project we have a text tag. Why? And in this text tag we have a like array, right? All the projects we have array. In this array we have another array. See, array. So here we are using. So we want to iterate over each item, like each text tag we have used. So in this also we are using map. So project.textstack.map, and it will also use a parameter and a key. Always define a key when you are using map, and it will show the tag. So when we have to iterate over a array of object, and array so is map. And here we have a project demo link, so you can define an anchor tag and project.demo link. So what is the demo link? Demo link or here link we have defined here, and similarly GitHub link, and we have defining the icon before this text demo. Right, this icon is coming from Lucid React external link, and we have defined the width and height. And for the GitHub also we are showing the GitHub icon. So this how we have built our hero section and project section. So in this video I have explained you this navbar, how to change the theme of our project, how to style, and here how to show the projects and filters for the different section. We come for the skill and expertise section. So this section I will explain you. This is the very easy section. We come for the VS Code. So we will see one by one. So first of all I will increase the sum size. See, so now we can see the skill section. So in this skill section we have a import React from React. So before that guide I want to say this project I will deploy also on the Vercel. So don't worry how to deploy it, I will teach you. And in the last part 1 video someone commented that we want to deploy this project, so don't worry I will teach you how to deploy a any React application. So don't worry, it I will teach you the best way to deploy your React project. So don't worry. So here first of all we will see with the skill section. So in skill section we have importing React from React. Then here we are importing this icon, code to database, layout, server, smartphone, git branch, terminal, cloud. This icon coming from Lucid React. So I have shown you in the last video lucid react for icons. So I think I'm not connected to the internet. Let me connect to the internet first. Yeah, so we are connected to the internet. So here we'll visit the lucid react and click on icons. We'll get the different types of icon, right? So this icon we can use like database. So you can see that the database icon, click on it, we'll see the different copy svg, copy jsx. So you can get this icon, and not only this we can get in the png format, right? So let me see where it is, png format. Click on this and copy svg. When you click on this, here you can png svg, copy data url, copy svg, right? So many options are there, right? So you can use whatever you like. So here we are defining the type of our skill. So here we are going to use name, icon, label, category. So we are using TypeScript, right? Here skill.tsx. So in TypeScript we have to define the type, right? In the part 1 I will explain you very beautifully, so go and watch part 1 must. So here using interface we are defining all this in this skill, name, skill, and in this we are defining each and every thing that we use, like name, icon, label, category. So what is the type of name? String, obviously. And icon will be react node. So this is the type of the icon. And for the event we can use form event, the type. So I will show you in the upcoming section, so don't worry. Here for the label it is in number format, right? So we are defining the type is number. For the category it is strings, right? Here you can see that the category is string. So Before using it, we have to define the type, right, in the type script. Now in this array of object, and in this we are defining the type of this. So what is this type? Skill we is an array, so this we have defined here the type. Now in this we have a many object, so this are what object contain? Key and value. See here, name is front end development, icon is this icon for this front end development, level is 90% level we have reached to the front end development, category is development. So similarly for the other section, backend, database, mobile, version control, cloud service, command line, problem solving. So with each tech stack you can see that we're defining the icon and the name and the level, right? For each no tech stack, you can define here and you can use it in your project, so you can change it. Now in this our skill component, we are returning some JSX. So in this we are defining the section tag. In section tag we have an ID. What is use of the ID? When you click on this skill section, it will go to the skill section. When you click on project section, it will go to the project section. So for this we have used ID, and this ID we have used in the neighbor section that I have explained in the previous. So where is your neighbor is here. So here this href is hashtag home. So this define the this hashtag define for ID, right? And here we are using class name for the styling, so we are using tailwind css, right? So here padding from the y is 20, so padding from the y is 20. You can see that at top we have a space and down we have a space, right? And background white, so when it will be background white? When we are on the light mode. And when we are the dark mode, what will be the background? The background will be bg grade 900. So similarly we are defining the style for the another classes, like here the div tag we have a maximum width 7 xl and mx auto for the center of our all these elements we are using, it will be in center. So for that padding from the x-axis how much will be on when we go on the small devices, how much padding it will be from the x-axis, and for the large devices how much it will be. So we are defining one by one, we are styling our project to look good. Like here we have a class name for the heading, so we are defining some font bold text 4 xl means size of the text is 4 xl, text will be center, margin from bottom is 12, right? So you can write your own style, so we can change the look and feel of this project using different type of tailwind css classes. So here you can see that the background gradient from this purple to pink 600, background clip text, background text transparent. So using this we can style this how it's looking. See the gradient of this text of this color. So using this we can do it easily. When you want to change it, you can change it like 900. So now see how it's look. See 900, right? So you can change it according to your needs. Now come for the after this heading we have a this beautiful div. In this div we have a icon and the name of the this text, like we know font and development, and the label, and this label how much is 90%, so we'll show the label also. So for that we are defining the div. In this div we have a grid, we are using grid to make it responsive. So how for the small devices grid column 1, for the medium device is 2, and the large device is 4. So what is that mean? So we are on the large devices, so it is in 4 right, 4 div in a row. Now when we are on small devices it is showing 1 right, 1 div. When you go on medium device it will show 2. See, it is showing 2. When you go on large devices it will show 4. So see, it's showing 4, right? So That is the thing. So grid is very easy way to make your project any website responsive. So don't worry, you can try it. And the gap between is 8, so gap between this div is 8. See the gap. Now we are going to use map, right? So we want to map on this one by one. First we'll take this object with this one by one. So how to get this? Using map. So on skills, where is the skills? Here we have skill. On this skills we want to map. So we want to map on the name, right here. And in where and using map, always pass a key, otherwise it will give a error. So if you pass a key, it will identify the element in the virtual DOM, and it will change the only that part in the virtual DOM. So this is the part of React. If you don't know virtual DOM, search it, you will find it. It is very easy and important topic in the React. So we are defining our div, right? In this div we have a background color, right? Here we have background color on the dark, on the light mode. So now we are define round xl. So rounded, right? We have a rounded corner, right? For this div, right? You can see the rounded corner. So these are the simple css you can make it. And we have used animation, right? When we refresh it, see how its animation is coming, right? So for this animation we have a duration 3 second, animate fade in, right? Where is animate fade in, right? We have defined in the index.css. In the last video I explained you animate fade in, right? And style, we using a style, we are defining the custom style for our this div. And in this div animation delay will be indexed into 100. So if first of all index will be 0 1 2 3, so 3 into 100, 300 millisecond will be. For the next it will be 400 millisecond, for the next it will be 500 millisecond. So it is calculating, right? So why, how to do this? Using this literal sign in this dollar, and define the this in curly braces your javascript code. It will act as a javascript, and then here that it will as a millisecond, right? And now we have another div. In this div we have a flex item center and gap 4, and we have another div for the showing the icon. So if I using flex, so in a row we want to show the icon and the name of the text tag. So first of all icon and name of the text tag skill dot name, right? Now for the another section we created a separate div. In this div we have position, relative, background, gray, rounded, full, overflow, hidden. So these are the css, simple css. And here we have a position, absolute, top, left, 0, height, full, background, gradient. And this we have a style width. So here initially you can see that in the down we have this beautiful progress bar, right? So to style this, first it will be width will be 0, animation will be grow width. So this is the grow width animation we have created using keyframes. So if you know Tailwind CSS how to create animation, you know very well, right? So here 1.5 second it will be easy out and forward in forward direction. And animation delay will be index into 100 plus 500, means if index is 200, sorry 2, so it will be 2 into 100, 200 plus 5, so 700 millisecond, right? So animation delay will be 700 millisecond. So in using a style tag we are defining the sum style tag here only. And you can define in the index.css, so no worries, so your wish. So here keyframes, initially the width will be 0, right? Here also we define width equal to 0. So as the width how it will grow, scale into label. If label is 90, here we have defined label 70, 80, 90, 95. So that much width will be. So skill dot label. So 70 and 70% it will fill. If 80% it will fill. So let's change it. So if I'll change it to 8, so 8%, see how much it's very less, right? So according to your level the progress bar will grow. See, refresh it and see how it's growing, right? And below done we want to show skill level. Skill level is 70%, here 85%, right? So here you can show it your skill level. Now come for our about.tsx. So this is also a easy part only. So first of all we have imported our icon from the Lucid React, and then we have created an array of object. In this we have created a icon, the key and the value, and label is year of experience and the value is 5. So here we are creating this div, right? Icon and the year of experience and the value here. So how much cup of coffee we have completed, and how much project completed, and the happy clients how much. So you can define an object and then iterate over it, and you can show in your React project. So here similarly in the skill section we have used map. We'll use map for this section also. Then in about component we have a section tag. In this section how the style will be, padding, background, right? Some color, some margin, how much is small device, how much will be low, large, and font bold. These are the simple changes. I will upload this the source code of this project on the GitHub, so you can check it out and play with this code. You can change the style and make it better and learn from it. And here in the span tag we define the about me. So here is the about me, right? Above with this background color gradient, right? Now we have another div for this text. So in this long text about yourself, so here the long text, right? So we want to show in the left side. So initially it will be grid call 1 for the small devices, grid 2 call for the large. We are on the large device is showing grid all. First of all this section, and second is the image section. When we'll go in a small devices, let's go on the small devices. So inspect and go here. So it is showing one grid. So first of all it's showing the first one, then it's showing the image, right? So one at a time. So on the large device it's showing the both at a time, right? So for that we have written some, it is the simple HTML and CSS guys here in this part. So don't worry, little bit of JavaScript it is there, so I'll show you. So here padding, sorry, paragraph we have so in this paragraph we have a beautiful background, and in this background linear again we have defined some, I believe in writing clean and maintainable code. So here you can write your any favorite code for your impression, for your portfolio. Then we have created another div, and in this div we have an image, right? Image, here is the image link in the src we have to put. And after that, so now we have this beautiful div. In this div we have a column wise icon and the value of the experience, right? How much experience and this level, right? So it is in column format, so we will use call, right? So you can see the call span, and in this grid call to grid call, and it will show 4 on the large devices and the medium devices also, and the small device it will show 2. So go for medium devices and see how it's showing on the medium devices. So see, it is showing 2, right? So whatever you have written it's working fine, and we have to map on this. Here we have defined the status. so we want to map on it. So map status dot index, so we have passed the key, and after that we have animation delay with the index that I have explained before also. Similarly you do the same style, and we want to show the icon. So in this div we want to show the icon, and icon have some style, right? Inline block, padding, background, rounded, margin bottom, text white. So this is the simple thing, guys. So you can go and type it and learn it from here only, and you can change this thing. And here we have a state value. So state value is here 5 year experience, right? And here the label. So what is the label? Here the text is the label. So this label we have all this defined above, right? We are using one by one using map functions. You see the map. Now come for the contact. So this is also the similar part. So here we have a, first of all we'll see what is this. First of all we have a section. In this section we have a heading. Then in the left hand side and the right side we have a two section. First section we are for this we are using grid. In this first grid we want to show the this let's connect and heading. This we have a paragraph, then we have icon, email, and the contact email we have to put phone number and the location. Then the right up side we have a name input and the email input and message type input. When we type something like, let's type something, so let's type email here. It's not saying, wait, and you can see that when we hover on it, when focus on it, see the placeholder here, your message is going to up, right? So we will see how to do this also, and write something, and we'll click on send button. A beautiful message will appear, message sent successfully, but this will not send to your email. So for this working of this email, so we have to implement email.js, and I will teach you in upcoming videos so how to make a working email for your project. So don't worry, I will implement this also. So in this project we will see just a demo, and now here come for the context section. We have imported react and use state from the react. Then we have imported some icon from the lucid react, whatever icon you need. And here we have a contact, right? Contact component. In this we have a created the use state, we have the form of the state. So we are typing something, right? The value, right? And you can see that when we are sending, our input value is not disappearing. That's the not the good thing, right? So we will see that also. So initially our form state will be email message will be empty, right? Before it was empty, right? Let's refresh it. So before it was empty, right? So when is submitted, so for this we have created a use state. So when it's submitted, it's showing the message, right? Is sent successfully. So for that we have also created a state variable use state, and here we have created a handle submit function. In this function we are targeting event type is react.form event, that I have told you before. Event of the type in TypeScript is react.form event. Then in this, first of all prevent default, so when you submit it will not refresh your page. So for that, and here you can is submitted true, here you can write the form submission. So we will write the functionality in later on videos. So how to make a working functionality. When you type on send something, it will send to your email. And say timeout is submitted, so this is the 300 millisecond, so it will show. So type something and say, so it will show 300 millisecond means 3 seconds. Now it is disappear. So for this, so and this function we will use down handle submit. So on this button, so first of all we'll see the section. In this section I've told you we will create a section. This background white dark something will be there. You can define your own style, and here padding some margin auto. Here we have a large. On the large devices how much the padding on the x-axis, on the small device how much the padding will be on the x-axis, and text font bold. So this is for the get in touch, right? This, and similarly we are using the similar thing, similar style. You can see that similar style. Once we have a style it, we are using the same style here. So you can define in the index.css the same style, and you can import it and use it the same classes. So no need to write this all these long classes again and again. So I'm telling you the simple and easier and maintainable code. So don't repeat yourself. So dry code. So you can define this style in the index.css and import that index.css and use it its classes. So it will be very easy, and you can use once defined use it like component we define in the react and use it everywhere. So similarly you can do it for this also. So now we have a div with the grid call for the small device 1, for the large device it will be 2. So you can see that I've explained you before also. And a space in the y and animate fade in. So this is the animation we have defined in our index.css for our this section. You can, here we have a let's connect heading right here, semi bold font, text to excel, how much is the type size of the text, background, and I'm always open to opportunity. You can see that right your here the some text. And now here we have a div. In this div we want to show this email, context, phone number, icon, right? So this is I am showing you another way. So here you can also define your object array, and before we define the above and use it, right? So this is the another way, but the before I have shown you that is the better way. So and I am showing you this way also. So you can write here also. Here we define array of object, and here we define the icon, label, and value, and there we have to map over it. So one by one. So item dot label, item dot icon, item dot value, one by one we will map on it. And the animation delay index dot into 150 milliseconds. So this is the css I've explained you before also. The similar thing we are using in the each section, right? So it is very easy. So here define some background, item dot icon. So item icon we have a background. So similarly we have shown in the previous also, the same icon background we have used for the that about section, right? We have 5 of experience and all. So for that we have defined the same style for this also. Then we have a item label, item value. So item label is this email, and value is contact, like you can write the email below down, right? Now we have come for the this grid part. So write one. So we have a 3 inputs and 1 button. So first we are on submit, handle submit. So this function we have defined above. When you submit, what will happen? So a message will pop up, right? And it will submit the form. So here the we have a defined a form. In this form we have a input tag we have a, and the value will be form dot state name. So form dot state will, what is the form state? Here is the define. So here it will store, right, your form, whatever the value will be give. So name, that value we will store it. So when we writing it, when submitting, the value is still there, it's not disappearing. So this form the store the value also using spread operator, right, in the set form state, and the e dot target dot value. So whatever the user will type, that will be stored in this. Here you can see that the storage, right? So we can store it here. And for the down we have a label, right? In the label we have a HTML4 this, and we have defined absolute left top how much will be translate, and you can see that we are when we are focusing on it, so it's going up, right. So see, this is the thing we have built, right. And if you are not focusing, you can divide for that also. Here you can write. Now you see it's showing little bit ugly, the name, your name label is collapsing, right. So see, now it's going up, right. So similarly for other section also, similarly we have copy pasted other section, just the type email, id email, and a form.state will be email. Here it was name, so we define name, e.target.value will store in email. So similarly we have defined in name, and here also we will change. So where is your label, so the label here it will be 8. So now when you do it, so it will come above, right, our label. So here this your message also, see, is collapsing with the board outline of our input. So here also we will change it. So you can see that it's going up. So you can change it according to your needs and look and feel. So here we have a button. In this button we have a background, gradient, and a icon. So we have defined some style, padding, gradient, opacity, how much it will be, and we have a send icon width and height we also we have defined, right. And here if this button is submitted, when you click on this, what will happen? So this message sent successfully, this message will appear, and this message have a background green, right, and it will fix the animation, it will show animation fading that we have used in the index.css. See, we are defined one time and we are using again and again. So this is the best part in React. And when you is submit, if it is submit, it will show. So is submit, right, we have defined above, is submit true, then it will show the this timeout. So see, but the problem is it should make this blank input when you submit. So how to make this blank, right. So here we will define set form state will be empty. So first of all, here we have defined this, copy this, and in this set form state just paste it here. So let me use curly braces first of all, then define it. So we have, so this is the not the good thing, we are defining again this writing repetitive about the same code. So you can define an interface like we have done in before section, and you can use it wherever you like. So now it will become empty when you will submit. See, the input box is empty, a message insert only. So this how we have done this. So, and this is the last section of our project. So this how we have built a beautiful portfolio with the light and dark mode, with the beautiful responsive and animation design, and it is fully functionality and working project for, and it will show your skill to your company that I have these skills, I have built these things. So this is for our this project. Now we will see how to deploy it, how to deploy this project. So in the last part 1, in the we have seen that someone commented, right. So how to deploy it, so I will teach you how to deploy it. So first of all, so go to your GitHub profile, and here if you are not created your GitHub profile, please create your GitHub profile, and here we create a new repo, create new repository, right. define any name like port portfolio, like anything. So I will written porty. So here we have defined. Now this thing will be shown when we will create. Now how to post this code on the GitHub, and through GitHub we'll deploy our code on the Vercel. And whenever you make changes in this code and you push code on the GitHub, automatically it will change to the Vercel website. We no need to mm, change again and again for the deployment. So whatever the code we will push here, it will go to the GitHub, and GitHub automatically update the changes to our Vercel that we will use for the deployment. And there is another simple way. So to npm run build, so it will create a build folder, and this build folder we will just drag and drop and automatically deploy on netlify or any other thing, deploy manually. So this is the not the good thing. When you use this npm run build, it will create a dist folder for you, and it will, when you make some change, right, tomorrow we make some change, right, in this project, right, suppose. So we have to create again npm run build. Again we have to uh, post the whole this whole section, right, whole navbar project section, everything we have to post again, right. So this is not the good thing. I'll teach you the best thing. So if the small change in your project, so that section will only update in your website, so it will not performance heavy, right, it will be very good way. So I'll show you. So first of all, you have to set up your git in your vs code. You will find the very and many tutorials how to set up your git in your github. So you can go and watch any tutorial how to set up git. When you set up your git, install your git, configure your git configuration, so then you have to post it, right. If you don't have git, just npm run build that I've shown you, and run this command, and after this command it will give you a dist folder. And this dist folder, how we have to deploy netlify. So here go to the netlify.com, and if you don't have github, this is the way for it. And here deploy manually, right, here you can deploy manually, and here you can deploy your dist folder that you have created, and it will be deployed. But this is not the good thing, so I'll show you what is the right thing. So first you will paste git init. So run this command git init, and must node modules will go to the git ignore file. So must write your node modules in the git. See here we have written node module dist folder and the other unused file. So we don't want to push node modules to our github. So first run git init command, then git add and dot. What this, first of all we initialize our git. So git is a version control system. So here we have, secondly we are using the git add dot. So we are adding all the files here. Git add dot means all. So git add dot, then we have to commit this file. We have to commit means we have to, all this file we have to post in the stage area. So commit minus, so hyphen m, and you have to write any beautiful message like portfolio anything, and git commit a hyphen m, so that is minus sign, right, hyphen m, and git commit minus hyphen m, anything you can add, and here you have beautiful message. So see, it will show 6 file changes, 83 insertion and 18 deletion. Now after this stage we have to go that we have created a git repo, and here you copy this first line, git remote add origin and the url of your project. So enter this. So here it will show, it will give a message that remote origin already exists. If this message is given, then you run the next command that I will show you, otherwise you don't run the next command. So if this is thing that you get remote origin already exists, then we have to run this command. If you get this message, right? So how, what command you have to run? Git remote remove origin. So it will remove the remote origin, and now we will run again our this first line, this the first line, right? Git remote add origin, right? So again we will run this command. Now it's not showing, now it's not showing that your remote origin is already exist. And after we our remote, this repo is connected to this remote repo that we have created, that is connected to this project. Now it is connected. Now we have to push our code to the GitHub. This is the last command. Git push -u and origin master and press enter. See, it is uploaded the all the file to the origin master. So let's go and refresh it. See, our project is uploaded here, right? Our project has been uploaded. Now go to the Vercel for the deployment. You can use GitHub also, but that's not the much good thing. So here when you log into our Vercel, so here you will find the add new project. Here you click on project, add project, and here it will ask you to connect your GitHub. So first you connect your GitHub if it is not connected, and if you are connected it will show your GitHub repos, all the GitHub repo that you have on uploaded on this GitHub. So here we have created 40 49 50 second ago, right? You can see it's showing. Now we have to click on import. So when you click on import and click on deploy, so it will take some few seconds to deploy. So here you can see that in the build logs you can see it's building our project using npm run build, right? You can see it's running all the command, and see in the few seconds our project had been deployed. And click on this deployment link and click on visit. So you can see that our project is fully functionally deployed and it is working fine. You can see that it's working totally fine. See, our project has been deployed, right? And if you want to see, the domain name is very messy, right? It's so to change the domain name, click on this project, and here that the project that we have created, where it is. So here we have a project. Click on this three dot, click on setting, and the setting will find the domain section. In the domain, here edit, and here you can edit your the domain. So potty neon. So here you can write another, you can change it, right? And .vercel .app should be must there, so otherwise it will not work. So here write Becodewala portfolio, save it here, and now visit this site. So you can see that now the domain name is Becodewala portfolio.vercel.app. So you can see that our project is deployed successfully and it's working totally fine, right? So hope you guys like our project, and if you like our project, must subscribe to my channel and share with your friends, and must give a star on our GitHub project. I have seen that you have not giving any star to my GitHub project, so please give a star to my GitHub project, guys, and subscribe to my channel and like our project. And thanks for watching. We'll meet in next video with a new amazing project. So thank you.